Have you ever wished you could go back in time and change something bad that happened? I bet you have. This is my review of Recursion by Blake Crouch, and all I'm going to say is old Blake Crouch has done it again. In my opinion, I have read his Pines trilogy, which I thought was very good. Dark Matter, I thought was very good. Read that one. But one thing that was common for all the four of those books was that they were page turners. I was locked in. For some reason, there's something about the way that Blake Crouch paces his books that's perfect. It's quick, but it gives you the detail you need. The way he writes really allows me to kind of fill in the blanks of the story and of the detail in a good way, not in a way that makes it seem lazy. He just is really good at getting to the point and taking you on these fast-paced stories that just do not ever let up, and then eventually come to a very satisfying conclusion, much like this one did. I thought the characters were very likable in this book. I thought that he did a very good job of explaining a very difficult concept that he was trying to get across. The concept being time travel instead of outwardly through some machine, inwardly through memory. I rated this 4 stars on Goodreads. The only thing that throws me off about this book, that it keeps it from being a 5-star, is that even though he did a good job of explaining what was going on, I still never fully bought into the idea that this could be possible. And of course, you have to suspend disbelief. But there was just never a point where I was like, oh, I get it. I get how you're time traveling through memory. I get the logic of the book, don't get me wrong. He explains his logic in this book. You understand what the book is saying. But for me, the jump to that being possible at all, it was just hard. And if you read it, if you have read it, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. But I could never cross that. I could never fully suspend disbelief to get down with time travel via memory. And maybe that's just because I'm a dummy dumb. I don't know. But that being said, this book is very good. It is a mind bender. There are twists. There are puzzles. There is some romance involved with, the characters a couple of them falling in love, that kind of thing. So it's all packed in such a compact package. I don't know how he does it, but really, Blake Crouch, I think, has to be one of my favorite authors, especially when it comes to sci-fi. It's all killer, no filler, great book. Not a 5-star for me because something in me was not allowed to suspend disbelief enough. This is Recursion by Blake Crouch. Let me know what you have thought of this book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. I think if you like sci-fi at all, mystery at all, I think you'd enjoy this.